Today we are going for bank reconciliation statement problems. Okay, I'm just reading the problem, thereby you can able to understand okay how to do this. From the following particulars, prepare bank reconciliation statement as on 31st December 2013. Okay, bank balance as per cash book on 31st December 2013 was 15,000 rupees. Next one is checks issued but not cashed prior to 31st December 2013 amounted to rupees 2000. Next, checks paid into bank but not cleared and created before 31st December 2013 were for rupees 2800. A check for rupees 1200 which was received from a customer was entered in the bank column of the cash book in December 2013, but the same was paid into bank in January 2014. Okay, it was given to bank in the month January 2014. Next, interest on investments collected by the bankers and created in the passbook but not recorded in cash book rupees 800 rupees. Bank charges rupees 20 debited in passbook but not entered in cash book 20 rupees bank charges. This is the problem that we are having, and when we want to solve and when we want to prepare the bank reconciliation statement. Okay, first thing is you have to see what balance he had given you. He had given you cash book balance. When he had given you cash book balance, you have to find out passbook balance, right? Okay, now what I'm doing is instead of going directly to the bank reconciliation statement, what I'm doing is in rough notes I am preparing this accounts, and thereby you can come to know exactly what is the passbook balance and what items we have to add and what items you have to deduct, because only two mathematical functions only we have to take. First one is addition and second one is subtraction. These are the two things that we have to take into account. The other two mathematical functions, that is multiplication and division, there is no necessity for us to take into account when we are doing this bank reconciliation statement. Here, one by one, I'm explaining. Please follow this. Okay, he had given you cash book balance 15,000 amma. Okay, now what I did is I have prepared two small accounts in a rough manner: cash book and passbook, receipt side, payment side, withdrawal side, and deposit side. And one thing you have to keep in mind is the receipts will have a direct relationship with deposits, and the payments will have a direct relationship with withdrawals. Mind it. Okay, whatever it may be, receipts will have direct relationship with deposits, and payments will have direct relationship with withdrawals. Okay, now after that, what balance he had given you? First of all, you have to think what balance he had given you. He had given you cash book balance. So when you are given cash book balance, on receipt side you have to keep plus, and on the opposite side you have to keep minus. Okay. Similarly, plus minus. In passbook also you have to keep plus and you have to keep minus. Okay, you have to take into one thing you have to keep in mind. One to two times I'm telling you, we have to keep in mind what balance he had given you and what balance you have to find out. That thing you have to keep in mind. According to that, the plus and minus signs will change. Okay, next, another thing is when we are going for bank reconciliation statement, we have to take into account where the amount was coming and where it is not coming. Okay, where it is coming. Okay, where it is coming and where it is not coming. On the other side only you have to show that. Okay, first thing is checks issued but not presented. Yeah, checks issued but not clear, I mean cash prior to 31st December 2013 amounted to 2000 rupees. Okay, fine. One by one, slowly I'm going to tell you. Okay, checks issued means it is already appeared in cash book, but it is not appearing in the passbook. So when it is a payment, I told you that it should be where it is not there in passbook, it is not there. So you have to show that on the withdrawal side of the passbook. Mind it, it was already appeared in passbook, I mean cash book, on the payment side, but it was not posted, but it was not written, okay, on the withdrawal side of the passbook. So you have to show 2000 rupees, okay, on the withdrawal side of the passbook. Okay, fine. Second one is checks paid into bank but not cleared and credited before 31st December 2013 were rupees 2800. Checks paid into bank. When checks are paid, automatically it will appear on the receipt side of the cash book. Automatically it will appear on the receipt side of the cash book. But where it is not coming, where it is not shown, on the deposit side of the passbook it was not shown. So you have to write 2800 on the deposit side of the passbook. Next, third one is a check for rupees 1200 which was received from a customer was entered in the bank column of the cash book in December 2013, but the same was paid into bank in January 2014. Okay, this is the thing. So 1200 rupees a check from a customer, it was shown in cash book on the receipt side, but where it is not appearing, it is not appearing on the deposit side of the passbook. So you have to show that on the deposit side of the passbook. Okay, now that is over. Next one is interest on investments collected by the bankers and created in the passbook but not recorded in cash book, 800 rupees. They had shown this 800 rupees in the deposit side of the passbook, but it is not appearing at all in the cash book. So you have to show that on the receipt side of the balance, I mean receipt side of the cash book. 800 rupees on the receipt side of the cash book you have to show. So 800 rupees. Next, last one is bank charges. Okay, bank charges rupees 20 debited in passbook but not entered in cash book. Debited in passbook but not entered in cash book. So they are appearing on the withdrawal side. Mind it. They are appearing on the withdrawal side of the passbook, but they are not appearing at all on the payment side of the cash book. So you have to write on the payment side 20 rupees. Okay. So all the items we have shown. Where they are not appearing, there we have to show that. Okay. Okay, either in cash book or in passbook. Okay, now what do we have to do? First of all, we have to take into account all the added items. What are the added items that we come across? Here, added items are two things. First one is 800 rupees in cash book and 2000 rupees in passbook. These two items are okay added items. So the total comes to 2800. Now we have to go for deducted items. What are the deducted items? 20 rupees, 2800 and 1200. The total of added items comes to 2800 and the total of minus items comes to 4020 rupees. So we have taken the 15,000 rupees cash book balance, and for that you have to add the added items 2800 we have to add. The total comes to 17,800. From this 17,800 we have to deduct the minus item, that is 4020 rupees. So ultimately when you deduct that, the result will be 13,780 rupees. This is nothing but the bank balance as per passbook. Okay, now already I told you that you will have an opportunity, you will have an advantage to recheck whether your answer is correct or not. How? Whatever may be the balance that you derive, for that you have to add the minus items, whatever it may be already we have done. That minus items you have to add and the plus items you have to deduct. Mind it, once again, the rechecking process. Whatever balance you have derived, that is 13,780 as per balance, I mean, passbook. This 13,780, for that you have to add the previously deducted items you have to add. That is 4020 rupees. If you add that, you get 17,800 rupees. Okay. Now, after that, whatever it may be, the previous added items you have to deduct now in a reverse manner. Okay, whatever it may be, the added items of previous case. Now you have to deduct. So that is nothing but 2,800. If you deduct that, you'll get 15,000, and that 15,000 is nothing but cash book balance. Like this, every person before going for bank reconciliation statement, what my advice is, you better go to rough work. You better go to rough work. Okay, see what balance you are given, what balance you have to derive, and what are the items that are showing the differences. Okay, if you just write like this, okay, cash book and passbook, receipt side, payment side, withdrawal side, and deposit side. Mind it, the receipts and deposits they will have direct relationship, and withdrawals and payments they will have direct relationship. That is direct relationship means whatever it may be, the items that are appearing on receipt side, on deposits also they will appear. Whatever it may be, the items that are appearing on withdrawal side, they must appear on the payment side of the cash book. When these items, when they are appearing, and automatically the balance in the cash book balance and the passbook balance they will show same amounts. Okay, that is the meaning of the relationship. I want to tell you the meaning of that. So that is the thing. Okay, when they are changing, when they are showing different balances, then only the reconciliation statement will come into picture. Okay, everyone, when their cash book balances and passbook balances, when they are not tallying, okay, when there are differences, then only you have to think about the bank reconciliation statement. Now, how to prepare the bank reconciliation statement? When we do this rough work and when we got the answer correctly, when we got the answer correctly, then it will be very easy for us to prepare the bank reconciliation statement. Okay, now I am going for the bank reconciliation statement. Okay, I'm going for the bank reconciliation statement. Okay, bank reconciliation reconciliation statement. Okay, bank reconciliation statement. Okay, amount, amount, particulars, particulars, amount. Okay, here also amount. It is nothing but a statement. Don't be of that opinion that it is nothing but an account. It is nothing but a statement. Okay, now balance as per cash book. Balance as per cash book. Balance as per cash book. Directly, outer column 15,000 rupees. Next, what are the added items? Plus items. Checks issued but not cash. Checks issued but not cash. But not cash. How much? 2,000 rupees. And next, added items. Next added items. Interest on investments interest on investments appearing in passbook only. Appearing in passbook only. Okay, how much? 800 rupees. Now you have to add that and you have to show that 2800. Now, if you add that, you'll get 17,800. This is the total amount. Now, from this, we have to subtract the items. First thing is checks paid into bank but not cleared. Checks paid into bank but not cleared. But not cleared. How much? 2,800. Okay, next amount. Minus item. Check received from a customer. Check received. Check received from a customer but not entered in cash book when passbook but not entered in passbook. The amount is 1,200. Next, minus bank charges. Bank charges debited in passbook. Debited in passbook only 20 rupees. Now it comes to 4,020. If you deduct that, you'll get 13,780. 13,780. This is nothing but balance as per passbook. 13,780 is nothing but balance as per passbook. Like this, you have to take into account, you have to go for bank reconciliation statements. Okay. What are the given items? What are the non-given items? These things you have to take into account and then automatically you will come across. If you come across overdraft, then also you have to take into account the same thing. What is the overdraft? Whether it is cash book overdraft or passbook overdraft, whatever it may be. So, whatever it may be, the balance that was given, it is you have to keep that as plus and the other side as minus. In the same way, in the other book also you have to show like that. Okay, fine. Thank you. And next class we are going to deal with some other problem.